game. 10.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby, don't you cry.
7.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
6.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Here comes the, no, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that.
5.
Who the boss player? Who the dirty South boss? Who the boss player? Who the dirty South boss? Who the
4.
Tonight is the night. Bright lights, high crowd. Get ready to throw down. Everybody get loud. Tonight is the night. Ain't miss, can't miss. When we run into the ground, everybody get down. Tonight is the night.
3.
Taking down, feel the chills on your skin. The fight's about to begin.
1.
We will rock you. We will rock you.
It's about to go down.
Let the game begin.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it, all about your debt. And if you can play it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it?
And we are live for kickoff of the 2017 season. Tyler, I couldn't be more happier. Are you more happier? It don't matter. I don't care.
Yeah.
I am pumped, to coin a phrase.
Absolutely. The captains are taking the field now. Josh has the rosters. Josh, tell us who the captains are for tonight's ball game.
The captains for your Loganville Red Devils is number 57, Anthony Ganji, number 63, Justin Moss, number 11, CJ Wims, and number 62, Carson Moore.
And for Monroe area, who I believe you also have, I'll give you a second to get situated there.
I do. It looks like
I think we got 8.
Looks like number 8, and that's going to be Javion Hurd. Then number 62, that's going to be Levi Parker. And number 17, that's going to be Avery Pittman.
And those are your captains for tonight's ball game. Some keys to tonight's ball game as the Red Devils and the Hurricanes are about to break through their respective barriers and take the field tonight. And as the bands line the field and Monroe's barriers being raised in the air, the Red Devils will come out of their really cool. Josh, I miss seeing that big old red inflatable tunnel.
Dude, I remember when it used to be rocking and smoke was coming out from it. It was
over there to the right, and the cheerleaders have the banner, and seeing both these teams emerge out of the field house with in full pads just lets you know the football season is here.
Absolutely, and I do want to give a shout out. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Oh yeah, this guy.
From every touchdown, every rebound, and every home run,
he's here tonight.
Yes,
he's in the stadium.
The voice guy is here,
yeah,
and I told him during the break, I wish that I had that voice to be able to do radio spots like that. But
funny story, me and him met when I was in broadcasting school.
I mean,
was in my class.
I mean,
and we hit it off real well.
Just a really talented individual. It was nice to finally meet Charlie. Both teams getting set to take the field here at Red Devil Stadium. A couple keys to the game tonight for the Red Devil offense is, can the new faces keep up the old ways? Can David Smith and Dennis Bates and Darius Hart and some of these playmakers fill the shoes, Josh, of Cameron Perkins,
Absolutely.
Daryl Giles, and Shai Kim? Can they step up and make some of those plays? And can some of the veterans on the defensive side step up and fill the voids? There are some that are left, but you lose Jason Martinez, you lose Kenneth Singleton, you lose a lot of playmakers on the defensive side. Matthew Pettit is one that you lost. Can you fill the void with those guys?
Absolutely.
And right now we're going to go to my man Pastor Russ Butcher for the pregame prayer, and then we'll come back with kickoff here on the Red Devil Radio Network.
Heavenly Father, thank you for the opportunity for these young men and the football players and coaches and all those involved in this program to be able to display their athletic talents. Lord, I pray that you'd have your hand upon them, keep them safe, protect them from injury and harm. And Lord, I pray this would be an opportunity for them to display character and good sportsmanship. We thank you for the opportunity in athletics to develop work ethic and character. So I pray that you'd have your hand upon them. And Lord, in some way that you would be glorified in all that takes place tonight on the football field and in the stands. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
And that was Russ Butcher, pastor at Church of the Grove. Check them out on Sundays at 9:15 and 11. Also down in Social Circle with my man Nathan Boyd at the same times, 9:15 and 11 a.m. on Sunday mornings. Church of the Grove, our pregame prayer sponsor for the 2017 season.
Absolutely.
Now we're going to go into the starters for our Red Devils. On offense, the quarterback will be David Smith. The running back will be Darius Hart. The wide receivers will be Dante Burton, Blake May, Blaine Marchman, and Josiah Wright. Your center will be Derek Lort. Your left guard will be Hurst Young. Your right guard will be Wilmer Cifuentes. I hope I said that right, to the Cifuentes family. Your tackles will be Max Smith and Anthony Ganji. On defense for the Devils, at one corner you'll have Darius Hart. On the other side will be Dante Burton playing both ways tonight. Your safeties will be Max Ogletree, Blake May, and Blaine Marchman. Your linebackers are C.J. Wims and Carson Moore. And your defensive ends tonight are Connor Winkler and Austin Herndon. Your nose man is Justin Moss. And your other defensive tackle tonight is Miles Gadsden. Your head coach, of course, is Mike Humphreys, who comes into this evening's action with a record of 17-6. That is the best two-year record for any Loganville High School football coach in history. Coach Mike Humphreys has done a great job.
Absolutely. And you had a couple more stats you were telling me about earlier today. Let me let our listeners in on it. Don't keep that between us.
No, I'm not going to. Let me pull those up because the only place I put them was in the text message that I sent you, Josh.
Oh, well,
so
that's a safe place.
Yeah, okay, here we go. The Devils entered the season ranked number 10 in Class 5A. As I said, head coach Mike Humphreys is 17-6. That's the best two-year record for any Loganville High School coach. Tommy Stringer did go 17-7 back in 1990 and 91, but Coach Humphreys is one game better in the loss column. Loganville has only had 3 9-win seasons in school history, 1990, 2008, and 2016. Loganville is looking for his first ever 10-win season this season, and the Devils have never, get this, in their history, had 3 straight playoff appearances in 2 separate spans. They've only reached the playoffs 3 straight times, once in 2008 through 2010, and they are trying to do it for the 3rd consecutive year this year to build off the success in 2015 and 2016. Josh?
I think that's fantastic. I think my response to you is, oh, dang, this is why I love you, or something like that.
Yes.
So, Tyler's going to get us through kickoff, and then I'm going to be with you for the rest of the first quarter on the Red Devil Radio Network. Tyler, high school football is almost here.
High school football is almost here. Monroe in their all-white jerseys with purple helmets. The Red Devils in all red this evening. Red helmets, red jerseys, and red pants. And back deep for the Red Devils, number 30, Josiah Wright. And number 1, Darius Hart. Kicking off for Monroe. Josh, can you give me a number there?
Looks like it's going to be, it's kind of hard because it's up against his shoulder pads there, but once we get a number, I'll definitely let you know.
That's all right. We'll tell you who's kicking off after the ball is in the air and is returned by either Darius or Josiah. Kicking from left to right will be Monroe area. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is football time in Loganville, GA, as we are waiting for the official to put the ball into play, which he does in the end zone nearest to the field house here at Red Devil Stadium. And here we go. And we're underway here in Loganville. And a high kick coming down at about the 4. And he's going to go up across the 10, angle outside to the 15, get around the man.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to go to the 20, and he's going to shake and bake to the 25. And a long way to run for Darius Hart to get to the 25, but still a pretty manageable return. Josh, he ran about 40 yards to get about 20, but still a pretty electrifying return there for Darius. And to take you through the rest of the first quarter is my man, the voice of the Devils, Josh Truby. Josh?
Thank you, Tyler. Yes, that was a incredible run. I thought he was going to come around and catch the edge there, but just for whatever reason could not. Quarterback for the Red Devils is number 6, David Smith Jr. He's going to have one back, 2 men to the far side, 2 men down here near us. He's going to be in a shotgun. Oh, excuse me. Yes, number 6, David Smith Jr. He'll send number 5 in motion. Marchman, a little shovel pass, looks like, but behind the line. Looks like he's going to lose 2 on the play. Dante Burton on the reception.
Yeah, it was a little slip screen, bubble screen to start the game out to the right side. And number 12 for Monroe came up with the stop.
That would be Slade Chatham.
Yeah, Slade Chatham with a nice tackle, diagnosed the screen right away, and it ended up being a loss of 2 for Loganville.
So we're going to have David Smith Jr., we're going to call him Jr., in the backfield. He's got 2 men to the far side. He'll send Matchman in motion again. We'll have 3 near us. There's the drop back. It's going to be a little pass over to Darius Hart. Darius Hart will go back to the original line and be pushed out after gaining about 1 past the original line of scrimmage. So call it a gain of 2.
Yeah, he tried to make a man miss with a little stiff arm there toward the sideline, but Monroe on the first 2 plays is flying to the ball. Really aggressive and attacking defense as the Devils have tried 2 different versions of a screen pass. One to Hart and 1 out there to the other side on the first play, and neither have worked with much success. It'll be 3rd and long.
We'll have bunches near us with a man to the far side. They'll send number 4, Dante Burton, in motion. Excuse me, gain of 5 on that last play. There's the snap. There's the pass. Right to Dante Burton. Caught at the 30, but thrown down with a vengeance. And they're going to give him to the 32. So it'll be 4th down upcoming for the Red Devils. 3 and out on the first series.
Yeah, it'll be about 4th and 3. Don't really know why you'd run a route short of the sticks there, but Dante did, and he was slung down at the 32. They needed the 35 for a first down, so it's a 3 and out on the first possession of the season for Loganville.
It looks like on to punt is Blake May. And then they'll have Monroe will have 2 guys deep to receive. There's the snap, the kick, a low kick, really low kick. But it's going to drop and it's going to roll all the way down to the 29-yard line where it's going to go dead.
Looked like he shanked it, but it's a wide receiver safety doing the punting this year. And looked like he almost did that on purpose because of the roll he got off of it.
Maybe, but at the same time, now you got to fight. Now Monroe's going to start on Loganville's 29-yard line and try to go. Was it 71 yards for a score?
Yes, good math. Good math.
I was never good at math, by the way.
All right, you got that one.
My math teachers will be happy though.
Yes, good defense there by the Canes to start the game, but let's see if their offense can complement the nice 3 and out they got.
They're going to have 2 men to the far side, 1 to the near side. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to skipper and scamper all the way down to the 39-yard line to be a 1st and 10 for the Monroe Hurricanes.
Chandler Byron there on the option read pulled that out of his running back's belly and headed up the middle. Blaine Marchman reached out and got an arm on him and finally drug him down at about the 40.
I'm going to say look for a lot of that tonight as they're going to split 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Number 4, Ja'Kiah Thompson, is going to be the man in the back. Number 2 is the quarterback, and I don't have a number 2 on my roster. Chandler Byron, there it is. It's going to be a little out pass. There's going to be good blocking. And then the Devils are going to try to wrap him up. Cannot. Finally pushes and jars his way all the way down. They're going to give him to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, Ja'Kiah Thompson caught a little slip screen. Not a very good job of tackling there by the Devils. Could have had him for a loss, but instead he got about 5 yards on the little screen play out to the left side.
And we apologize. It's Ja'Kiah.
Oh, Ja'Kiah.
We apologize. We're sorry.
Sorry about that Thompson clam.
All right, it's going to be same formation, 2 to the far side, 1 back, 1 near us. There's the snap. It's going to be a fake pitch and try to go up the gut, be stopped by a host of Red Devils right there in the middle. Gain of about 2 or 3 up to the 42-yard line.
I think he might have actually lost a couple of yards. He did lose a couple
Oh, wow,
of yards.
never mind. I apologize.
On the play. It was a little fake toss and quarterback keeper up the middle by Byron, and Justin Moss did a great job of getting penetration into the backfield from the defensive tackle spot and wrapped up Byron for a loss there, 3rd and 6.
It's going to be 3rd and 6 upcoming for the Purple Hurricanes. They'll have 3 men near us and 1 man in the backfield. Chandler Byron's going to be in a shotgun. He's going to pull in and pass to a wide open number 14, Jacob Adams. He's going to go all the way down to the Monroe 44-yard line.
Yeah, that was a little hitch play. Just ran right to the sticks and sat down, and Byron found him wide open in the zone. First down.
Same formation, 3 men to the near side, quarterback and a back. There's the snap, very low snap. It's going to be the exact same play to that number 14. Go all the way down. They're going to give him to the 29.
Yeah, the exact same play they ran. Sat down in the zone again. 14 for Monroe. Josh. Let's see who that is. Emmanuel. Do we have a name on the roster, Josh?
Emmanuel Aquadelli.
Emmanuel Aquadelli. Brett Fowler coming up big. Our impromptu spotter in the booth, but big play there. For Emmanuel there, as he ran the exact same hitch route as the last play, and a big gain for the Hurricanes.
They're going to split 2 men to the far side, have a couple tight ends, and Jakia Thompson in the backfield with Chandler Byron. There's the snap, a low snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. It's going to roll near us, shake a couple tackles, be stood up at the 25-yard line. They're going to give him to the 24.
Man, Chandler Byron with some tough running there. Got stood up at about the 25, but plowed forward for about an extra yard. Tackled by Marchman again. And a good gainer there for Byron there on the keeper. He got about 5. Then it'll be 2nd and 5 from the 24.
They're going to have 3 men to the far side. They're going to have Byron and Jakia in the backfield. Waiting the snap. There's the snap. It'll be a fake give. A little hitch route again. In and out of the hands of Emmanuel Aquadelli. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, Aquadelli ran the same hitch route, but this time it was to the left side. The previous 2 times had been to the right side. And it was wide open again, but Byron just missed his man, luckily for the Devils. You got to start creeping up on those hitches. And don't let them just sit down and squat down in the zone and catch the ball free.
Absolutely.
You got to attack.
They're going to come up with the same formation, but they're going to split number 12, Slade Chatham, in towards the line. There's the snap, and it's going to be a give. No, it's going to be a fake.
Oh, good play.
He's going to lose a yard back to the 25-yard line.
Yes, good play. I believe, yes, Connor Winkler made a nice play that time to track Byron down as he faked a draw to the right and ran back to the left and kept him short of the sticks. No gain on the play. It'll be 4th and 5.
And they're going to go for it on 4th down. 3 men to the far side, 2 in the back, with that being the quarterback and Jakia Thompson. But there's a flag, and it looks like it's going to go against Loganville. Might be an offsides call here.
Yeah, that's a senior there. That's Justin Moss. That's unacceptable there. You have to have better discipline, especially on 4th and 5. He went into the neutral zone unabated to the quarterback. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Judging by the sticks, I don't know if that'll be a first down, but it'll be very, very close. Let's see where they spot it.
I think they signaled for a first down. And, it's going to continue the 4th down.
Did he say still 4th down? Yes. It'll be 4th and very, very short. Maybe a full yard.
They're going to come up to the line. They're going to come up in an I formation. Look for a quarterback sneak trying to go up the middle here. Now they'll split a guy out to the near side. There's the snap. It'll be a give to the back. He's going to go sideways, and he's going to get the first down. And more, all the way down, rumbling, spinning, all the way down to inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, Thompson spun all the way down inside the 10, tackled by 15. Tackled by Darius Hart, excuse me. Looked like Cade Shelton was also in on the tackle. Tough running there by the tailback from Monroe.
And, there's nothing more you can say. Just tough running. He just kept moving his legs, and that's what it'll get you.
Number 4, Josh, from Monroe, ran the ball on that play.
Jakia Thompson.
Yes, Thompson again. So he's come up big here on this first drive.
Absolutely. Monroe will be in the huddle. They're going to split it out. They're going to come up in an offset I. It looks like number 8, Javion Hurd's going to be in the backfield, but there is going to be a timeout for Monroe. And with that timeout, we'll take a quick one with them. You're listening to Red Devil Football on the Red Devil Radio Network. 7 minutes and 1 second left, and we are scoreless.
In the market for a new home? Then look no further than my boy Cameron Snell. Hey, it's Josh, and I bought my house from him, and it is awesome. He really listens to your needs and wants, but he fits it in your budget. You can reach him at 404-455-2549. Cameron Snell, Realtor Extraordinaire. That number again, 404-455-2549. And don't wait, because your dream house is waiting. Cameron Snell, Loganville's most trusted realtor.
And we are back, and coming from the Walton Tribune and Brett Fowler, Winder over Walnut Grove right now, 6-0. So that's interesting.
Double G Dogs jumped up early in that game.
All right, now Monroe's going to come back out after the timeout. They're going to come up in an I formation now. An offset I with number 8, Javion Hurd, more towards the far side. They're going to send a man in motion. He'll come down. There's the snap. It's going to be a pitch to Thompson. He's going to go to the outside, be stuffed all the way. They're going to give him 1 to the 9-yard line.
Yeah, great play, toss sweep to the left to Ja'Kiah Thompson. Blake May came up from the safety position to make the tackle. Good play by Blake. Not much doing on the weak side toss there.
Second down and goal to go for the Hurricanes as they're on their own 9-yard line. The center's on the ball, but they're going to try to rethink this now. All right, now we're going to go back to the line. They're going to split one man near us, one man to the far side, being in a shotgun set with an up back. Now there is a flag down. Or no, it's going to be another timeout Monroe. They're going to burn 2 timeouts right here in the first quarter. Tyler, what do you think about that?
We'll stay here with you on this one. Monroe coaches are out beyond the numbers, at the numbers now. They are not happy that they had to burn a second timeout. I don't really know what the problem was with the formation that said they were running, but looked like a little bit of a power run formation they were setting up in out of the shotgun. Had Javion Hurd as looked like he was going to be the lead blocker there, but Josh Monroe threatening to make some noise here early in this game inside the 10-yard line, second and goal.
Absolutely, and Loganville's going to have to answer coming up on their next drive. But let's hope we can hold them right here. 2nd and 9 upcoming for the Purple Hurricanes. Another power run formation with 2 men to the far side and 1 up back. That's going to be Javion Hurd. Then you're going to have Thompson and Byron in the backfield. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to skimper and scamper all the way to the 5, bounce around, finally taken down. They're going to give him the 6-yard line.
Yeah, it is tough to get this Byron kid down on first contact. He's a tough runner.
Absolutely.
C.J. Wims met him at about the 5-yard line, but it was kind of a stalemate. Finally, C.J. got him to the ground with a little help from his friends. They're going to spot the ball at about the 7 as C.J. pushed him back a couple yards there, so it'll be 3rd and goal from about the 7-yard line.
And Monroe's taking time to think about it in the huddle. They'll break the huddle. Now, we do want to keep in mind that Monroe's already burned 2 timeouts on this one drive in the first quarter. We do want to keep that in mind. They're going to have 2 men to the near side. They're going to put a man in motion. There's the snap, very low snap. It's going to be a pass, quarterback keeper, but there is a flag. But it's going to be met with minimal gain, maybe a loss of the yard there for the Purple Hurricanes. Let's check the flag.
Yeah, Winkler was there. Looked like Moss was there in the middle. Moss has done a good job on a couple plays, getting some penetration. I think they're going to have an illegal formation here. An illegal shift on Monroe. And so a 5-yard penalty there.
It's going to be declined, and it's going to be 4th down for Monroe. Are they going to go for the points, or are they going to go for the touchdown?
No, it looks like they're running the kicker on the field. Good stop there by the Devils, but you got to be wary of a fake here.
Absolutely. It's 5:24 left to go here in the first quarter. Looks like number 22's on to kick, J.D. Harrison, a sophomore.
It's going to be about a 24-yarder, Josh.
There is whistles. Loganville is going to be the timeout here. We'll keep it right here. 5:24 left to go here in the first quarter. Tyler, interesting game so far.
Yeah, that was a nice defensive stand there by the Devils after a 3-and-out. Monroe had some good plays on the first drive. Really hurt the Devils with those little hitch routes to Oladele. I hope I'm saying that right.
Aquadule.
Emmanuel Aquadule. I'll get it right at some point this evening. But number 14 ran some nice routes on that first drive and was really tough to bring down. The Devils have had a little bit of trouble tackling on this first series. If I know Coach Mike Humphreys the way I think I know him, that will not be a problem in all 4 quarters, as he is a real disciplinarian as it pertains to getting the opponent on the ground. So we'll see how the Devils make adjustments. But right now, let's see if the Canes can convert on this field goal.
5 minutes, 24 seconds left to go Once again, number 22, J.D. Harrison onto the kick. 17 being the holder, Avery Pittman. The snap, place, kick. It looks good, and it is.
He got it.
Monroe gets on the board first, 3-0, with 5:19 left to go here in the first quarter. With that, we'll be right back on the Red Devil Radio Network.
Does your business or school district need two-way radio system service and repair? How about GPS installation? If so, call Alpha Communications, located in Loganville, Georgia. Alpha is a family-run business who for 25 years has been serving the state of Georgia and the United States, installing systems in 48 states and Canada, as well as in over 140 counties in Georgia. Call them at 770-263-8843. 770-263-8843. Alpha Communications, the best communications provider in all of America.
And we are back. A 16-play drive there for the Purple Hurricanes. Makes your score Monroe 3, Loganville still waiting to get on the board.
Yeah, it was a good defensive stand, though, to keep the Canes out of the end zone there.
Absolutely.
Buckled down in the red zone. You got to like what you see there from the Red Devils. Let's see if we can answer here on the ensuing drive.
Back deep to receive for Loganville, Josiah Wright. And it looks like number 1, Darius Hart. Number 22 on the kick again for Monroe, J.D. Harrison. There's the kick. It's going to be down here near us. Right to Dante Burton. He's going to catch it at the 20, go to the 25, 30, spin around to the 35, all the way down to hopefully the 39-yard line.
Yeah, it was a good return there by Dante. They kicked it up short. It's called a sky kick in the college and NFL ranks, hoping that maybe you can get one of the up men to drop it, at which point it would be a live ball that Monroe could jump on. But nice hands there by Dante. Big-time player on both sides of the ball. Look for him to be an active factor in tonight's game for the Devils.
They'll have it up to the 37-yard line, and Junior will come in the backfield with one back. They'll send number 17, Reggie Hudson, in motion. There's the give. It'll be a give to number 36, Prince Makuna, and he's going to go down way behind the line.
Yep, you're going to have an illegal shift here on the Devils, Josh, as the man that came in motion, number 17, Reggie Hudson, got going a little early, started going downhill a little early, trying to get an early start on that block. So you're going to get a 5-yard penalty here on Reggie Hudson, it looks like.
And it looks like it's going to, where are they going to mark the ball off from?
Oh, no, they called a hold.
So it'll be 10 yards, I believe. Down there, that'll put the ball close to the 25-yard line, maybe right on it.
Yeah, I thought I saw Hudson get going a little early, trying to go a little early on that block, but it looked like a holding penalty by one of our linemen there that backed us up a little bit.
That'll be first and 20. A long way to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. We'll send a man in motion. There's the snap. It'll be a give to the up back, just driving straight up the middle. Going to get all the way up to the 26-yard line. Get some of that back.
Yep, Prince Makuna on the carry that time, and he got about, I would say, 5 yards. Still, well, maybe just 3, and maybe second and 17, taking a second look at the spot there. So, second and long.
We'll come up with David Smith Jr. as the quarterback. Darius Hart being his halfback. We'll split 2 men near us and 2 men to the far side. They're waiting. They're trying to get everybody set. They're finally getting everybody set. They'll send number 30, Josiah Wright, in motion. There's the snap. We'll drop back to pass. Looking. He's got to get rid of it quick. There's the pass over the middle to...
It didn't look like he threw it to anybody, really.
No, that's what I was trying to figure out. Pass intended for Trevin Williams, but he was on the far hash, and the ball kind of hit in the middle of the L.
Yeah, Trevin Williams was the intended receiver he was trying to hit. Ball may have slipped out of his hand. David struggled a little bit with his handling, it looked like, on that throw as he was trying to get the ball out before the pressure got there. So it'll be 3rd and long. Correction on that last play, on that second down play. It ended up being no gain on the play, so it'll be 3rd and 20.
We will have Darius Hart in the backfield with David Smith Jr. There's the snap. It's going to be a pump fake with men all in his face. Short pass and incomplete, intended for Josiah Wright, as Monroe was sending the house on that last play.
Yeah, Josiah Wright was going to run a little bit of a tunnel screen, but Smith didn't get it there. Josiah laid out on his belly to try to catch it. I'm not sure why. There's not much you can do there, even if you do catch that. So not a very good series there for the Devils. A holding penalty and then a run play for nothing, and then 2 straight incomplete passes.
Looks like Blake May will be back to kick for the Red Devils. There's the snap, and the kick is up, a high kick this time. It's going to bounce and roll, take a Loganville roll all the way down, and it's going to be dead. They're going to call it the 35-yard line.
Yeah, good punt there by May. Got a little bit more hang time on this one than the last one, and he got a pretty good roll on both of them so far.
Absolutely. So now Monroe will start from their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, it's really nice to see the Devils defense make a stand on that first drive. Let's see if they can make another stop. 3 and out would be beneficial here. The offense has got to get the ball rolling.
Absolutely. They're going to bring back Chandler Byron as their quarterback. 2 near us, 2 to the far side with Jakia Thomas in the backfield. He's back to pass. He's looking. He's got to get rid of it quick. The pocket collapsed quick. There's the pass over the middle, intended for Jakia Thompson and incomplete.
Yeah, he overthrew it. Nice job by Byron there to kind of escape some pressure and extend the play a little bit. And they threw for Thompson over the middle, just kind of overshot him just a little bit. Good coverage there by the Devils secondary.
3 minutes and 46 seconds remain here in the first quarter. Same formation, different formation. 3 men to the far side, 1 man near us, and Jakia Thompson in the backfield. There's the snap. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be a bubble. Intended for number 24, Chase Michael.
Yeah, Chase Michael was probably lucky he didn't catch that thing because Blake May was right there, and it looked like he was about to blow that play up for a huge loss.
Exactly.
And Michael just kind of let it fall in front of him. Probably a wise move there.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think if May would have been running just a slight bit faster, that would have been a pick 6 there for a second.
Either a pick 6 or a big hit.
Absolutely. There's the snap, back to pass, pocket closing. Little screen intended for number 4, Jakia Thompson. Almost made a one-handed grab, but we'll take a 3 and out. Good call on that one, T-Cloud.
Yeah, the offensive line they let our rushers come up the field to throw behind them on the screen, and Byron almost threw it right into the lap of Darius Hart. Darius almost ran the other way, but it fell at his feet. Good defensive stand there by the Devils. They needed that 3 and out.
Yes, they did. 3 minutes and 38 seconds remain in the first quarter. Dante Burton back deep to receive the kick from Monroe. There's a snap, a high snap. There's the kick. It's going to be just a high kick. They're going to call for a fair catch. Dante Burton, but he muffed it, and it's going to be Monroe football.
Wow. Burton called for the fair catch. It hit him right in the breadbasket, and he dropped it. And Monroe fell on it right before it went out of bounds.
And Coach Smith arguing about something.
Big play there. Big turn of events there for the Canes.
And I don't know what they're going to argue. We touched it and just couldn't control it.
Man, oh man.
So it's going to be Monroe football on the Red Devil 38-yard line.
Big-time player in Dante Burton, but he's got to make that catch on the sideline.
Absolutely. 2 men to the far side, 1 man near us, Thompson and Byron in the backfield. There's a snap to Byron. And Loganville recovered it.
Yes, it was a bad snap from the shotgun. They've been having kind of some lollipop snaps all night long from under center, and the ball has been just kind of floating back there. And Slater Stewart, my man Slater Stewart, jumped on the ball at about the 43-yard line of Loganville. So right after Dante Burton coughs it up, Slater gets a turnover for us, jumping on the loose ball after the bad shotgun snap.
Now it's a time for Dante to redeem himself as he's going to be split all the way to the far side. We'll have number 16, Max Ogletree, near us. And we're going to have Smith as the quarterback. He's going to be a little give to Hart. Hart's going to run one way, bounce around near us, all the way to the 50. He's going to make a man miss. Finally taken down at the 46-yard line.
Great play there by Hart. His play was designed to go to the right. He bounced off. He's a little diminutive guy. Bounced off to the right side, went back to his left, and made a couple guys miss. Great play there, gain of 11.
Hurry up for the Red Devils, no huddle. There's the snap. It'll be another give, but it'll give to, looks like, Makuna. He's going to take it all the way up to the 43-yard line. 43, excuse me.
Good run by Prince. The Devils trying to really establish this zone read running attack with Smith. Sooner or later, you might see David pull one out of there and keep one.
There's the snap. It's going to be a pass to Dante Burton, who's going to catch it on the screen. He's going to go all the way to the 40-yard line. Be third down upcoming for the Red Devils.
I thought Dante was going to make another move to the outside to make a bigger play out of that. Looks like he just got 3 yards on the little screen pass.
3rd and 5 upcoming for the Devils.
Be third. It looks like 3rd and about 4.5.
Oh, excuse me.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to be literal.
Oh, yeah, exactly. We're going to have 2 men to the far side, 1 man near us, and Smith in the backfield. We're going to send a man in motion. That's going to be Blake May. There's the snap. Looking, and his pass is complete. He's going to make 1 man miss. Finally, and that was looks like 45, Nick Fager, all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Yep, Fager made a man miss. Got pretty close to those sticks. They're going to call it 4th and real short. It looks like we might consider going for this.
4th and call it 1 for the Red Devils. We're going to have Darius Hart in the backfield. We're going to have 2 men near us, 2 men to the far side. Now we're going to make some adjustments. Now we're going to sit down. Smith, there's the snap. He's going to push. First down, Red Devils. All the way down to the 34-yard line.
I tell you what, that's where being 6'3" helps you as a quarterback.
All you got to do is lay down.
Yep, 6'3", 215, and David Smith Jr. just caught the snap from under center and basically leaned forward, picked up a big first down.
2 minutes and counting here in the first quarter. We're going to split number 5, Blaine Marchman, to the far side. There's the snap. It's going to be a pass. He's going to look. There is a flag. Let's check it. But Loganville seems to be happy about it.
Yeah, I think we might have caught him in a substitution penalty. Usually is what happens in those cases. I think that's what the judge on the far side is signaling. They're having a little bit of a conference here. Let's see what the guy in the white hat has to say about this. I think he's asking us what we want to do with the. No, he's inviting this guy, the near judge, over here to conversate and see what this penalty's all about. Let's see what we got here. Yes, it is a substitution penalty against Monroe. They were late running a guy off the field, it looked like, over there on the far side.
5 yards, I believe, is what that play calls for.
Yeah, you could hear the Loganville coaches in the box next to us saying, snap it, snap it. And now you can see why they wanted those extra 5 yards.
Hey, I'll take 5 yards any way I can get them.
Exactly.
We'll split 1 man to the far side, a bunch near us. We'll send Burton in motion. There's the snap. It'll be a give to Hart. Hart will go right up the middle. Finally be taken down at the 21-yard line.
Yep, good strong run there by Darius on the read. Good hole created there by the offensive line. Those big hogs up there up front. You got the center Lort and the guards Young and Cifuentes that are making the hole that time.
We're going to send number 5, Blaine Marchman, in motion. There's the snap to Smith. He's going to step back. He's going to look. Pass to the end zone. Incomplete. Pass intended for Blake May.
Oh, you know what, Josh? It's okay that you hesitated on that one because I thought Blake came down with that.
That's why I waited, and then I seen the ball rolling on the ground, and that's when I know.
You know what? He ran a beautiful corner route to the back of the end zone, the back pylon. Smith looked like he placed a pretty good ball there. Blake just couldn't come up with it.
Absolutely. Same formation. Bunches near us. Hart's going to be in the backfield with a man to the far side. There's the snap. It'll be a give to Hart. No. It just seems.
No, it's a fumble. They dropped the ball, and Monroe's got it.
No, he should be down by contact.
No, they dropped the ball on the exchange.
And it's going to be Monroe football.
Yep, from the quarterback to the running back. They couldn't decide what they were going to do there and dropped the ball on the exchange. So Monroe's going to have the ball at about the 30-yard line. Big mistake there.
1 minute, 22 seconds left to go in the first quarter. They're going to bring number 2, Blake May, on. And costly mistake there for the Red Devils.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, you almost had a touchdown on the play prior. And just one of those first game jitter type of things.
I think this will be settled down.
That you deal with.
Absolutely. There's the snap to Monroe. It's a good snap, but it's going to be a give. Fumble! Is it going to be Red Devil football?
Yes, it is. I cannot believe this.
This is twice now. Twice this has happened in the ball game. Loganville made a mistake. Monroe got the ball back. Then on the very next play, Loganville gets the fumble.
But it was the same type of situation, Josh. They also tried a zone read, And it's called the mesh point in football. The mesh point is when the quarterback and the running back converge, deciding who's going to take the ball. And twice they've had bad exchanges on the mesh point.
And once again, I'll take it any way I can. A moment for redemption for the Red Devils. We're going to have Darius Hart in the backfield. We're going to have bunches near us with Burton all by himself on the other side. We'll send May over there to him. There's the snap. It's going to be a pass. May wide open. Caught and then taken down. We're going to call it the 9-yard line, or 14-yard line.
Hey, not a very good throw by David Smith. He threw it back to the inside. Blake had to kind of contort his body to make the catch on that play. He got about 4, but it could have been a lot bigger play if David had had better ball placement there.
Loganville are going to come, it looks like in the same formation except reversed. Bunches on the far side with one man near us. Looks like Prince is going to be near us. There's a whistle. Are they going to, what's the whistle?
Players kind of standing around wondering what the whistle's for here. As
so are we.
Yeah, the head official coming in. And did they ever spot the ball? There we go. The ball's ready for play now.
All right, now we go. Bunches to the far side, one man near us. They're going to send Hart near us. It's going to be a
quarterback draw.
Quarterback draw. Smith will go all the way inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line. Excuse me.
Yes, he got inside the 5.
Okay, I couldn't tell from this angle.
Yes, I shouldn't have said quarterback draw. That's a straight run. This was kind of a fake sweep by Smith, and he kept the ball and ran right up the middle inside the 5-yard line.
Be first and goal for the Red Devils.
I'm sorry, inside the 10. I'm sorry, Josh.
25 seconds. It's hard to see from this angle.
No, it is inside the 5. Yeah, our depth is not very good here.
They're going to send Hart in motion. There's the snap. Going to be a pass. End zone touchdown for the Red Devils.
Blaine Marchman.
They're going to give it to Dante Burton for the touchdown.
No, I believe Marchman caught the ball, Josh.
I believe so as well.
Number 5, Blaine Marchman caught the ball on the quick slant, wide open in the end zone.
That'll be Loganville 6, Monroe 3 with 16 seconds left to go in the first. We're going to bring our field goal unit on the kick, Blake May. Or excuse me.
Yeah, who is going to kick this field goal?
Looks like number 12. No.
Yeah, Douglas James.
Or excuse me, number 90, it looks like Tristan Ruesdale.
Oh, there you go.
Rudisale. Okay. There's the kick.
And it is no good. He missed it.
It'll be 6-3 in favor of the Red Devils with 16 seconds left to go in the first. That is no good. 6-3, 16 seconds left to go here at Red Devil Stadium. We'll be right back with the rest of the first quarter.
Do you want to listen to Red Devil football anytime you want?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Download our app. Here's live play-by-play coverage of football with my dad, the voice of the Red Devils, Josh Truby, Tyler Cloud, and Glenn Pemberton. Also, go back and download a game to keep, or just re-listen to your favorite game. Red Devil Sports, anytime, anywhere.
Don't believe me, just watch.
And we're back here at Red Devil Stadium. The Devils answer with a touchdown drive. It's now 6-3 with 16 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Here to take you the rest of those 16 seconds is my man, the voice of the Devils, Josh Truby.
Loganville's going to come on the kick. On the kick for the Red Devils is number 90, Tristan Rudisale. And missed the extra point there just as the Devils were to score. But that's momentum for the Red Devils. Odd exchange there on that particular drive for the Red Devils and Monroe. We'll get into that in just a few minutes here after the kick. Lining up the kick. They'll blow the whistle for ball in play. There's the kick. It's going to go all the way to about the 8-yard line. It'll be taken from the 8 from Monroe. Monroe's finding a hole. Wow. To the 40, 45, 50. No one's around. He's going to take this one to the house. 30, 20. Touchdown Monroe, and they answer on the kickoff.
Wow, all the way back. About a 92-yard return for number 1.
Wow, that is Jaden Brandon.
Wow, big play there for Jaden Brandon. 92-yard kickoff return. And I thought we were going to be able to take you to the second quarter, but not quite, as took 13 seconds for Jaden Brandon to hit a seam and run 92 yards to put the Hurricanes back in front.
9-6 in favor of the Purple Hurricanes with 3 seconds left. They're doing the now. Remind me what the formation is when the line's like all the way across. Muddle huddle.
Yes,
That's
muddle
it.
huddle. Some call it a swinging gate. I think it can be called.
I couldn't remember the exact term. Low snap. There's the kick, but it does appear to be good. It'll be 10-6 in favor of the Purple Hurricanes, but we'll keep it right here with only 3 seconds. Now, Tyler, on the previous set of plays for Loganville and Monroe, fumbles costly for both the Red Devils and Monroe.
I don't know that I've ever seen two teams swap fumbles 2 separate times in the first quarter of a game. Just a crazy set of events here as momentum swings dramatically as it tends to do in high school football, but twice they put it on the ground back to back.
And
I'm sorry, Josh. You had Dante Burton drop a punt return, and then on the very next play, Slater Stewart jumped on a ball, and then you had back-to-back mesh point fumbles for the Devils deep in Monroe territory, and then we got it back on the very next play. So momentum swinging wildly here in the first quarter of this rivalry game.
Absolutely, and you expect that in a rivalry game. So Monroe faithful showed out in droves, and they were getting loud on that last kickoff return. Once again, your score, Loganville 6, Monroe 10. Monroe with a field goal and a kickoff return for a touchdown. Loganville with a pass to the end zone to Blaine Marchman for their own lone score, and the field goal was no good.
Yeah, that's missed extra points can really hurt you in a ball game like this with momentum swinging so wildly. So we'll see if the Devils can overcome that mistake.
J.D. Harrison on the kick from the 40-yard line. There's the kick. It's going to go to Hart, who's going to catch it at about the 5. He's going to find something, hopefully. Bounce around, tripped up to the 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Be right out of bounds at the 50-yard line.
Big-time return there for Darius at the end of the first quarter. It gives us great position at midfield.
Absolutely. We're going to take a minute timeout. When we come back, T-Cloud will be taking you through all the way to halftime. You're listening to Red Devil Sports on the Red Devil Radio Network. Your score, Monroe 10, Loganville 6.
Are you and your family in search of a church home? Are you in search of a place where you and your children can grow spiritually? Then you're invited to join us at Church at the Grove at one of our 2 campuses, located in Walnut Grove and in Social Circle. Our Walnut Grove campus is located at 1050 Walnut Grove Parkway in Loganville, and our Social Circle campus is located at 1317 North Cherokee Road in Social Circle. Our service times are at 9:15 and 11, and our students meet on Wednesday night in Walnut Grove from 6 to 8 p.m., and on Sunday night in Social Circle from 6 to 8 p.m. We invite you to come and join us as we worship the Lord in song and in service with messages delivered by our pastors, Russ Butcher and Nathan Boyd. Church at the Grove, where no one's perfect, everyone's welcome, and anything's possible.
God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside.
And we are back, and I am the voice of the Red Devils, Josh Truby. Going to give it to my good friend and colleague and co-host, T-Cloud. Tyler, take it away, brother.
Thank you, Josh. They're actually going to spot Darius Hart into Monroe territory at the 48. Big shout out, by the way, while we have a second here, to our social media man, Glenn Pemberton, keeping everybody up to date on Facebook and Twitter. He's had a lot to update. This has been a wild first quarter, and as the team switch sides here, we'll see if the Devils can answer the big kickoff return by the Canes at the end of the first quarter. And we're in a shotgun. Smith will take the snap, going to throw a little screen out here to the far side, making a man miss, breaking a tackle, and up near about the 40-yard line is Blaine Marchman again on a quick screen. Nice play by Blaine. He was tackled by number 90, Josh, if you have Monroe's roster.
Yes, number 90, Dawson Michael.
Thank you, Brett. Brett helping us out big time here.
There is a flag on the play.
Okay, I didn't see it. Thank you, Josh.
Toward the far side.
Yeah, flag down on the far side. Let's see what happened here. Maybe a face mask. That's me thinking optimistically.
Optimistic. That's a good word. I like that word. That word's huge.
But on those screen passes, you also have to watch those wide receivers on maybe perimeter holds sometimes on those quick screens. Both teams have really tried to utilize that quick screen to the outside here early in the game.
And I think it's worked a couple times, but the play has been working. Bread and butter from Monroe was the quick hitch there in the middle of the field to that number 14, Emmanuel Okwadali, excuse me. The flag is waved off, so no penalty. Be 1st and 10 for the Red Devils.
Yeah, good play there by Blaine to kind of make make a couple men miss to pick up the first down there. So the Devils are in Monroe territory at the 43, and Smith will be in a shotgun. Marchman and Burton here to the near side, one man to the far side, and there's one back in the formation. And here's a snap to Smith. He's going to give it up the middle, making a man miss across the 40 to about the 36 is Prince Makuna on the carry there. Number 36 is Prince's number. And a good solid run there by Prince for a gain of about 7 or 8 yards. Actually, no, it looks like they're going to give him about, call it 5.
That was a good run, straight up the gut.
And Smith is in the shotgun all by himself. Going to send Makuna in motion, coming back toward him. Fake to Makuna. Smith up the middle and powering forward Cam Newton style to the sticks. And they're going to stop the clock, and they are going to move the chains. Good run by David, using that big old frame to smash up in the middle and get 5 yards and get a first down and keep the chains moving for the Devils. At the 38-yard line, I believe, is where the ball will be spotted.
Be 1st and 10 for the Red Devils. I'm telling you, David's a good, hard, physical player, and I like to see this from the Red Devils.
And there are 4 receivers here to the near side, 1 man to the left side. Smith all by himself. Quick screen, and it's intercepted. Heading back the other way, and he's going to score. He's going to go all the way for a pick-6 touchdown. Josh, help me out with a number there, number 12.
Number 12 looks like it's going to be Slade Chatham.
Yeah, Slade Chatham jumped the quick screen to the near side and brought it all the way back for what looked to be I believe, a 62-yard pick-6.
Wow.
And with 10:20 left in the half, shockingly, it is 16-6 Hurricanes with the extra point pending. Man, oh man.
Nothing much more you can say about that except he smelt the play, sniffed it out real good, and did what he had to.
He did. I mean, he jumped that ball like it was nobody's business and went running back the other way, and nobody was going to catch him.
Loganville calling a timeout as they only had 6 men on the field. We'll keep it here with us.
Yeah, this is going to be an eventful huddle, man. I'm glad I'm not going to be in that huddle there.
I'm with you on that one. I can see Coach Humphrey's face, red face, from all the way up here.
Not only his face is the same color as his shirt, and not only do you get a pick-6, but you have 6 men go out for the extra point, and just not a good look at all here. Not a good start to the ball game here for the Devils at all. Big play there by Slade Chatham on the pick-6. Man, oh man, kind of a backbreaker.
Absolutely.
The near side seating down here is dead silent.
I do want to say hey to Mr. Perkins. He came by and said hey just a few seconds ago.
He did. That's probably the only bright spot so far, other than the Devils' touchdown drive here in the first half.
It's tough, man.
It's been an uphill battle, but the Canes have played well. You got to give them credit. Their defense has created 3 turnovers here in the first half.
And they've capitalized on the turn. Well, take that back. They've capitalized 1 out of 3, so they're 33.3%.
Yes.
So,
here's the extra point, and the snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is up and good. And with 10:20 left here in the first half at Red Devil Stadium, your score is Monroe 17, the Red Devils 6, and we'll be right back here with Red Devil football on the Loganville Red Devil Radio Network.
In the market for a new home? Then look no further than my boy Cameron Snell. Hey, it's Josh, and I bought my house from him, and it is awesome. He really listens to your needs and wants, but he fits it in your budget. You can reach him at 404-455-2549. Cameron Snell, Realtor Extraordinaire. That number again, 404-455-2549. And don't wait, because your dream house is waiting. Cameron Snell, Loganville's most trusted realtor.
And we are back. Tyler, tough outing for the Red Devils.
Yes, can I please see Monroe's roster, sir?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. As J.D. Harrison will tee it up to kick it off for the Purple Hurricanes from their own 40 as they lead by 11 here, 17-6 with 10:20 left to go here in the second half. A lot of ball game left, but man, oh man, if you're the Devils, you've been socked in the mouth here early by a hungry bunch of Hurricanes led by Coach Kevin Reach in his first season. Looking for an upset here on a top 10 team in 5A.
Absolutely. There's the kick.
Harrison's going to send a long bomb, backing our guy up inside the 5. He's going to make a move. He's going to go across the 20, dance to the 25, come back the other way, 25-30, 35-40, and he's going to be tripped up just across the 40-yard line. Darius Hart another electrifying return, that time for the skill position player for the Devils. As let's see, who did they say on the tackle there, Josh?
I couldn't really hear.
I believe they said number 9, Jermonte Davis on the tackle.
I believe so.
For Monroe. Good return by Hart there, up across the 40-yard line to about the 43.
Loganville needs to answer here.
Here's Smith with a draw up the middle, and across the 45 goes, I believe it might have been C.J. Wims on the carry. Yes, it was. C.J. Wims gets up across the 45 for about a gain of 3 as we move inside. 10 minutes left to go here in the half.
This is going to be interesting to see if the Red Devils can answer here. We're down by 11 with 9:50 left to go in the half.
Gain of about 4 to the 45. 2nd and 6 from the 45. Here's Smith on the handoff, and he's going to make a man miss, shake a tackle, be up across the 45 to about the 48. C.J. Wims on the ball carry, the ball carrier again, and it's going to be the tackle was by number 45 for the Canes that time, Miles Jackson. And it'll be 3rd down and about 3 or 4, call it 3, from the 48 of Loganville.
Let's see if they can answer. We got to answer right here.
Smith in a shotgun. He's got 3 receivers. He's got 1 H-back and 1 tailback. And here's a handoff again. Smith is going to keep it and drop the ball again. This time he gets on it, but it's going to be a big loss. Actually, he might have only lost a couple yards, but it's still going to bring up 4th down. And the Devils are going to have to punt it again. Just sloppy football in the first quarter for Loganville, as Blake May will come on to punt again. And I believe Slade Chatham will be one of the men back deep, as will Jaden Brandon, number 1.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
And here's the snap, and
Whoa.
Here's a kick. And a high kick by May, and he's going to let it bounce. And that was a big mistake by Brandon. He's going to pick it up on a hop, make 1 man miss, make 2 men miss, but he's going to be swarmed back inside the 10-yard line.
Wow.
Great punt by May. And is there a flag down over there?
It looks like it. Looks like it's on the very far hash
There's
mark.
a flag on, it looks like beyond the out-of-bounds line inside the 10, right where the punt was caught. Let's see what the call is here, as it'll be Monroe ball inside the 10 after a heck of a punt by May. And a big mistake there by Brandon.
They're going to wave it off.
Jaden Brandon. They're also going to pick up this flag. So big mistake there by Jaden Brandon, who had the electrifying kickoff return earlier, but mistake there to let that one bounce inside the 10.
Absolutely. So we'll see. Monroe's deep in their own territory. Haven't really had to start there. Let's see how it goes here on this pursuing drive.
Yeah, that's how you flip the field and turn a game around, as you have Monroe deep in their own red zone here at the 7. There's a snap to Byron. There will be a snap to Byron, who's in the shotgun, with 3 receivers here to the near side. Here's a snap to Byron. Byron's going to have a quarterback draw all the way, and he's going to be stuffed and pushed back toward the goal line, but they're going to give him forward progress back to the original line of scrimmage.
Looks like they're at the 6-yard line.
Yep, nice play there by Miles Gadstone, I believe, number 94, who led the charge there for the Devils on the play.
Yep, Miles Gatson.
Yes, Miles Gatson. If I hadn't dropped our roster on the floor, I might be able to get a better handle on it. There we go.
All I had to do is ask.
Thank you, Josh, for the assist.
That's what I'm here for.
And Byron dropping back. He's going to lay a bomb out there and overthrew his man just by a fingertip, as he was looking for Emmanuel Okwadili on the long ball, and it'll set up 3rd and 11 from about the 6.5. Man, oh man, the Canes almost struck again for another big play here in the first half.
You got that right. I had my good buddy, at least he used to be. No, I'm just kidding. Fowler sitting over next to me saying, "Oh man," and I was like, Monroe people.
Well, you can't blame him.
I can't, so it's all good.
Not everybody can be a Red Devil, man.
That's true.
You got to give some people a. No, I'm kidding. He's being neutral.
Yeah, allegedly.
Best sports editor around is my man Brett Fowler.
Buy you a Walton Tribune and read his stuff, man. He's real good.
Yeah, does great work for the Tribune, and he's really going to have a whale of a game to write about in tomorrow's paper on this one. The way that this first quarter and I guess 4 minutes and 21 seconds is gone. And it'll be a sideline. It looks like there's a sideline infraction against Loganville. Monroe's going to take the penalty, and I think they're going to take a first down. Brett, is that a 15-yard penalty? Yeah, it is. It is a 15-yard penalty for a sideline infraction.
Wow.
Man, oh man, the Devils are just shooting themselves in the foot all kinds of ways here in the first quarter.
Now Monroe's back up to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Monroe will have it. Will scrimmage from the 20. And Byron is in a shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Here's a snap, low snap, picks it up, rolls out to the left, and he's going to throw it back across his body, and it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Aquadile on the sideline, and way overthrew it, did Byron that time on a little rollout option. And it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 20 with 7:33 remaining in the half.
I've noticed that if you get the quarterback Byron from Monroe on the run, it's hard for him to make an accurate pass. So maybe that'll be.
I don't know how young the center is, but he's been giving him some pretty rough snaps to work with back there tonight.
That's true.
As Byron sets up with 3 receivers,
just like that
another bad snap, and we swarm him as soon as he picks it up off the ground. The center from Monroe is really struggling back there tonight, giving Byron snaps that he can handle. And as we know, Josh, the shotgun's all about timing.
Absolutely.
And if you have a bad snap and have to pick it up off the ground or reach up over your head, we've seen both tonight, and that timing is just thrown way off, as that play will lose, looks about 3 or 4 yards back to about the 17, so it'll be 3rd and 13 from the 17.
Snaps is what starts everything, and if you have a bad snap, plays likely not going to happen.
Here's a good snap to Byron. He's going to fake a handoff and going to throw that little hitch to Aquadele, but we're going to smother him this time after a gain of about, I would say, 6. But he's going to be short of a first down, so it'll be 4th and I would say 6 or
looks like 4th and 5.
Yeah, 4th and 5 to go, as they took a little time spotting the chain that time. But good stand there by the Devils after the sideline infraction.
6 minutes, 28 seconds left to go. Loganville down by 11, 17-6 here in the first half.
Yes, and on to punt for the Purple Hurricanes is...
Looks like J.D. Harrison.
Yes, J.D. Harrison, who's also the field goal kicker. Harrison will handle all the duties, it looks like, as far as the kicking game goes. And here's a good snap to Harrison, and he's going to get it away. We almost blocked it. Came after it. Dante will get away from this one and let it bounce and roll. It's going to roll into Loganville territory at about the 43, and that is where Loganville will scrimmage. With 6 minutes left to go here in the half, 17-6, Monroe leads. Oh, and actually, we're going to keep it right here. We're going to keep it right here. I thought we were going to a break. My apologies, but we're going to keep it right here at Red Devil Stadium.
I was going to till I seen how fast they were getting on the field.
Yes, we're eager to correct some of the mistakes we've made here on offense. And so
absolutely.
1st and 10 from our own 44 with 6 minutes left. Down 2 scores in a 17-6 ball game to the Monroe area Purple Hurricanes. Smith is going to have a back on either side. He's going to send a man in motion. He's going to have 2 receivers, and there's a whistle blowing the play dead. And let's see what happens here.
Looks like they're calling false start against the Red Devils.
And, yes, that's what it will be. First false start on the Devils. That'll make it 1st and 15 from the 39.
Well, here's the proverbial shooting yourself in the foot again.
Yes, I mean, how many more bullets can your foot take? I mean, you gotta try to batten down the hatchet on some of these, as you've had 3 turnovers and a couple costly penalties as we line up in the same formation. Smith's going to hand it off. Coming here to the near side is Hart, and Hart is going to spin out of a tackle and try to get back up across the 40. And there's another flag down right where Smith handed the ball off. So we'll see where this one is. We'll see what the call on this one is. Ja'Kiah Thompson on the tackle.
Looks like an area of holding.
I think he was signaling the illegal formation. No, it will be a hold. It will be a hold. So back-to-back penalties for Loganville. And boy, oh boy, this is getting a little out of hand as far as the undisciplined mistakes at this point.
Absolutely. I understand first game jitters. I think it'll be a different Red Devil team coming out in the second half.
That's what you got to hope for, is the Devils have dug themselves a 15-yard hole now. 1st and 25.
Wow. Was it first in California?
Yeah, that's right. That's what we like to say. That's a spot foul, that holding call, so it'll be 1st and let's just say first and a long, long way for the Devils here. As Smith going to pump fake, going to throw a deep ball long, and it's going to be almost intercepted. 2 Hurricanes had a shot at it as they were going for Marchman on the deep ball, and it was closer to being intercepted than it was caught that time.
Just looks like an overthrow, but there was 2 Purple Hurricanes in the area of the throw, so
yeah, one jumped up and tried to catch it, and the other tried to get it as it was falling to the ground, but the only 2 people close to that one were in white shirts.
Exactly.
Second and long, a long way to go for the Devils now. Smith going to hand it off up the middle, make a man miss to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, and pushed out of bounds inside the 40 with a flag down is Prince Makuna. First down, Loganville. Let's see what the flag is.
They're looking like it's going against Monroe as they're looking at Loganville. Do they want to decline?
I wonder if you got a face mask right there at the end of that play as Makuna was going out of bounds. Big, big run by Makuna as he gained somewhere close to 40 yards on that carry. Deep into Monroe territory.
That was a good run by Prince.
And let's see what the call is here as the flag was dropped right on the Loganville sideline where Makuna went out of bounds. And
holding 17 right.
And we're going to call holding on the Devils again.
At the end of the run.
Yeah,
So that will give us the first down.
Right at
Maybe 15 yards from first and 10, 15 yards from the end of the run.
Yeah, first and 10. It'll be 10 yards, I believe, from the end of the run.
10 yards. My apologies.
No, that's okay. Reggie Hudson was the man called for the hold, a wide receiver out on the edge, but still a big run by Makuna. So it'll set up first and 10. Red Devils at the Monroe 47.
Makuna will go to the well again and see if we can get water.
Yeah, I mean you're looking at 5:41 left in the first half. You're down 2 scores. You would like to score here if you could, if you're the Red Devils going into the locker room. Knowing that Monroe, I believe, will receive the second half kick.
Yes.
And you'd like to get some points on the board if you could. So let's see what happens here.
Any points right here would be perfect.
Yes, you have May and Burton to the near side and one man to the far side. As far as receivers go, one H-back and the tailback is Makuna. Snap to Smith. He's going to hand it off again up the middle.
Oh, keep it.
No, he kept it. He did keep it. He faked me out that time as we had a man's helmet come off. As Smith kept it up near the 45. Looks like he got to about the 46. We'll call it the 45 and a half. As they're going to give him about two yards on the play. It'll be second and 8 as we're inside 5.5 minutes now.
Hurry up.
Snap to Smith again. Quick screen to Burton. Burton's going to make a man miss and get across the 45 as he got about 2 or 3 yards on the quick screen.
Dante Burton's an athletic, amazing player. Offers from everywhere, but I think that red and black looks good on him.
Yeah, I think the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame are out in front as we speak for Dante's services. But wherever he goes, he will be an electrifying player.
Absolutely.
For any team. So that was a gain of 2 on the play. It'll be third and about 6. And here's a snap to Smith with Burton in motion. And no, before the snap, 74 had a false start, and that would be
Max Smith.
Max Smith had a false start for the Devils, so it'll be third and long on this third down as the Devils are trying to make some noise before the end of the half.
We got to try to make some noise, but you can't make noise going backwards.
No, you can't. You got to go forward.
The Devils are rocked, just like Floyd Mayweather will be Saturday.
Oh, man. Making a prediction there, MMA style.
You got that right.
Here's Smith on a third and long. Takes a shotgun snap, looking to throw. Quick screen, and it didn't even make it to his man. It hit the ground before it ever got there. Blaine Marchman was the intended receiver, on the screen pass, and it never made it to him.
Be 4th and 11 upcoming for the Red Devils. But yes, I had to make a prediction.
Yeah, it'll be 4th and long with 4:27 left to go here in the half. And the false start penalty proves costly there for the Devils. May will be on the punt again. 2 men back deep, Brandon and Chatham. And here's a snap to May, and he's going to get a high kickoff And they're going to let it bounce, and it's going to bounce inside the 10 and die at about the 8. Great punt again by May. And I believe we're going to go to a break now. Yes, we are.
That we will.
With 4:27 left in the half, it's Monroe 17 and your Red Devil 6 right here on the Red Devil Radio Network.
Does your business or school district need two-way radio system service and repair? How about GPS installation? If so, call Alpha Communications, located in Loganville, Georgia. Alpha is a family-run business who for 25 years has been serving the state of Georgia and the United States, installing systems in 48 states and Canada, as well as in over 140 counties in Georgia. Call them at 770-263-8843. 770-263-8843. Alpha Communications, the best communications provider in all of America.
And we are back. Monroe with a run. They're going to take it all the way out to about the 11-yard lines where they're going to spot it for the Purple Hurricanes.
Yeah, Ja'Kiah Thompson ran the ball that time. They hurried up on us as we were right in the middle of a break, but Ja'Kiah Thompson had the carry on that play, and he had a gain of about, I believe, 7 yards out across the 15.
Ja'Kiah Thomas.
Oh, it's Ja'Kiah. I'll get it right at some point. Man, oh man, some of these Canes names are making me stumble all over myself. Here's 2nd and 3, and we're going to hand it off up the middle, and there goes Thompson again, I believe. And
it's going to be a fake.
No, it's going to be. Oh, they did. They faked me out. They ran it to the other side. Did the quarterback keep it there on that play?
Yes.
Okay. Byron kept it on the play. Yes, he did on the read, and got me good. I had the guy coming to the near side with the ball, and Byron kept it on the keeper and picked up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10. Just across the 25 for Monroe as the Hurricanes are on the move again, nearing halftime. Snap to Byron, and this one will be a handoff, and we're going to wrap it up immediately in the backfield.
Maybe even lose a yard or two on the play, but there's a flag way after the play.
There's a flag late. Austin Herndon was the ball carrier that was dropped back in the backfield, but then a flag. You could see a little speck of yellow from up here in the box come flying up after the play.
Late.
And I think the indications are that it may be against Loganville, but we'll see.
As they talk about it, we want to remind you that you can download our app. Just search Loganville Football in your app store on your iOS device, iPad, iPhone, what have you. We do not have an Android app yet, but we are currently working on one. But go to your app store, download Loganville Football, and you can listen to the game live, or you can re-listen to it as it does save as a podcast.
And we would appreciate it if you would do that. And it is a personal foul on the Devils.
Should be 15 yards, I believe.
And it will be, man, oh man, costly mistakes here in the first half.
17-6 with 3 minutes and 56 seconds left to go here in the first half.
And at this point for the Devils, you're just trying to stop the bleeding here.
Absolutely.
Before you head into the locker room, as Byron and the Hurricanes are looking to strike again here while the iron's hot with 3:56 left in the half. And they'll be in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the near side, one-on-one to the far side. Byron takes the snap. The play's blown dead. It's going to be a false start.
Yep.
False start on Monroe. Looked like it might have been the tackle that moved that time. I don't know. It might have been on the receiver outside. My apologies that moved that time for the Hurricanes.
Should be 1st and 15 upcoming for the Hurricanes.
And it will be. It will be 1st and 15 as the Hurricanes will be behind the chains here. As Byron will snap it with 3 receivers, and we had a man move. So
they're going to call false start against Monroe.
Oh, okay. They're going to say that he drew him into the neutral zone that time. They're going to say that the defensive player reacted. Is that what they're going to say?
They're going to talk about it for a minute. But the initial indication from the near official was false start on Monroe.
Nope, now it'll be offsides. They will say it was offsides, and we're going to give them the 5 yards right back. So back-to-back penalties here.
1st and 10 now for the Purple Hurricanes. Now we're back to where we started.
Yes. Let's see if we can ever get this play off here. This will be our 3rd crack at it. 3 receivers here to the near side, one-on-one to the far side. Byron in a shotgun again. as has been the custom all night. We're showing blitz, and the Devils will blitz, and they will chase Byron down in the backfield.
Be loss of about 5 or 6 there on the play.
A big loss, as 2 Devils brought him down that time. And we'll work to get numbers on who those were. I believe C.J. Wims was there on one.
Looks like
one of the tackles.
Yes.
And we could not see who the second man was.
That is correct.
Vantage point in the booth is not the best. But a big loss there for the Hurricanes, 2nd and 15. And a whistle blowing the action dead.
It's going to be a timeout, looks like, for Monroe.
Yes, timeout Monroe. That'll be their 3rd and final. And we will take a break and come right back here in a 17-6 Monroe ball game on the Red Devil Radio Network.
In the market for a new home? Then look no further than my boy Cameron Snell. Hey, it's Josh, and I bought my house from him, and it is awesome. He really listens to your needs and wants, but he fits it in your budget. You can reach him at 404-455-2549. Cameron Snell, Realtor Extraordinaire. That number again, 404-455-2549. And don't wait, because your dream house is waiting. Cameron Snell, Loganville's most trusted realtor.
And we are back here at Red Devil Stadium. 3:22 left in the half as Monroe faces a 2nd and 15 from their own 33-yard line.
Loganville was good to sniff that last play out for a big loss for the Purple Hurricanes.
And they're going to stack 3 receivers over here to the near side and have one-on-one again to the far side, and there's one tailback, and Byron is getting the shotgun again, and the whistle is blown again. Let's see what the stoppage is due to this time.
Tell them to bring the drone down. Can't use that in high school ball.
Oh, looks like there was a drone in play, which is illegal in high school ball, and they're taking the drone out of the air.
Yes.
Yeah, they're taking the drone out of the air, as that's illegal in high school ball. So they'll take the drone out, and this is probably the most random stoppage I've ever seen of a ball game before, as the drone is being announced over the public address now. And once we get the drone grounded, Josh, we'll be able to resume play.
Let's hope, but let's hope that we can get this drone out of here so we can resume play.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I don't think I've ever heard it either.
But that was the case, and players just kind of standing around waiting for play to resume, and the ball is blown, ready for play, and here we go.
That last little stop could be the breath that Loganville needed to catch their breath.
So 2nd and 15 now for Byron. And he will take the snap and roll out to the right and I thought we tripped him up, but we missed him, and he's going to get up across the 40 and get the penalty yardage back and then a couple yards. And Blake May finally came up from the safety position to make the stop. Could have been a loss in the backfield, but some nice footwork by Byron to make a positive play out of that. So it'll be 3rd and 5. He actually got 10 yards on the play. Nice run by Chandler Byron.
Wow, very, very nice run.
3 receivers to the far side, one-on-one here to the near side. One tailback. Here's Byron dropping back to throw. Got a man going on the deep ball, and it will be overthrown.
Pass intended for number 1.
And he was looking for number 1, Jaden Brandon, who had the kickoff return earlier.
Number 17, Reggie Hudson on the defense for the Red Devils.
He had Hudson beaten, but Byron missed him. Just a little go pattern, one-on-one here to the near side, and Byron had him and missed him, overthrew him by a couple yards, luckily for the Red Devils. So the Red Devils get one more chance here to try to tack on some points before heading into the locker room.
Be 4th and 5 upcoming for the Purple Hurricanes, and they're going to kick.
Yes, they will. Harrison will punt, high snap, catches it out of the air and booms it away. And it'll go out of bounds as one of the ball boys almost made a nice catch over there on the sideline. And it's going to be walked up to about the 22-yard line.
Wow.
And that is where Loganville will take over at their own 22.
2 minutes, 43 seconds remain, and Loganville's going to come out on the field. First, they're going to get in a little huddle. We need a little bit of fresh air, don't you think?
Yeah, we need to try to hit a big play, try to get some nice runs. We got to stop the penalties. Penalties have really hurt in this first half.
Absolutely. You can't move forward when you're going back. I know that sounds kind of redundant,
Yeah,
but
it's a little self-explanatory there.
you know what I mean? It's kind of redundant, but
Smith will line up in the shotgun. There will be 4 receivers. Darius Hart is his tailback. And Hart will get the carry. He'll try to dance up the middle. Dances to the left. Bounces outside. Makes a man miss. Up across the 40, 45, 50. Darius Hart is tackled just across the midfield line.
wow, big
Great
run for Darius Hart.
Of about 27, 28 yards for Darius Hart that time. And they're going to spot him back directly at the midfield stripe, as Darius is kind of hard to see when he gets in behind some of these bigger bodies and trying to keep track of him. He's a little jitterbug, but a nice run there.
He likes to
by
bounce
Darius. And he's going to get another carry, and he's going to bounce up across the midfield line, 45, and be ridden down right there for another about 5-yard gain. So 2 nice back-to-back runs for Darius Hart as the clock winds. 2:20, 2:19, 2:18. 1 timeout left for Loganville. Go ahead, Josh.
One thing I like about Darius Hart is if there's not something there, he makes something happen.
Right, Hart will come out of the ball game now. McCuna will sub in again. Prince McCuna, 3 receiver set for Loganville. And here's Smith. McCuna will get a carry. He will make 2 men miss up the middle. And, get planted at about the 34-yard line.
Wow.
And Prince McCuna went right up the middle. Ja'Kiah Thompson picked him up and slammed him, Greg Blue style, for those of you Georgia Bulldog fans that remember Greg Blue from the early 2000s, but still a first down run for McCuna. And here is another run for McCuna. He's going to dance in the backfield, make a guy miss, and get up across the 35 to about the 33.
Looks like about a 5-yard gain on there.
Yes, about a 4 or 5 yard gain for McCuna again as we near the 1.5 minute mark. The Devils trying to make a move here. Ja'Kiah Thompson again on the carry.
2nd and 5 upcoming for the Red Devils. Red Devils moving the ball very well on this drive.
Yes, they are, and they're doing it by way of the run. Man in motion, that's McCuna, and it's going to be a quarterback draw from Smith, and he will be met and tackled for just about virtually no gain. Nice tackle by Javion Hurd, who snuffed the quarterback draw out from the very beginning. And looks like somebody's cramping over there. Well, at least that's what we hope it is on the Monroe side, as the clock is stopped here with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. 17-6 is the score, and we're going to take an injury timeout right here on the Red Devil Radio Network.
Are you and your family in search of a church home? Are you in search of a place where you and your children can grow spiritually? Then you're invited to join us at Church at the Grove at one of our 2 campuses, located in Walnut Grove and in Social Circle. Our Walnut Grove campus is located at 1050 Walnut Grove Parkway in Loganville, and our Social Circle campus is located at 1317 North Cherokee Road in Social Circle. Our service times are at 9:15 and 11, and our students meet on Wednesday night in Walnut Grove from 6 to 8 p.m. and on Sunday night in Social Circle from 6 to 8 p.m. We invite you to come and join us as we worship the Lord in song and in service with messages delivered by our pastors, Russ Butcher and Nathan Boyd. Church at the Grove, where no one's perfect, everyone's welcome, and anything's possible.
God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside.
And we're back here at Red Devil Stadium. Snap to Smith, and going to get a carry to Hart, and Hart is going to be bottled up for no gain. And it's going to be 4th down here. And did he lose the ball? No, he did not. It's still Loganville's ball. Is it 3rd down or 4th down?
Should be 4th down, I believe.
The chain says 4th down. The official was signaling 3rd down. And it's going to be 4th down, and the Devils will go for it. And the clock is running 45-44. The Devils looking to the sideline for the play call. And the clock is running 38-37. Are the Devils content to just let this thing run down here? And here is Smith in a shotgun, 4 receivers. And here is Finally, the snap. Smith dropping back, 5-step drop, and he's going to throw a long one down the middle, and it is batted away. Batted away. He was going for the long ball to May, and what a wonderful play there.
It's going to be first down for Monroe.
By Thompson to bat the ball away. See if I can get my roster here. Number 5, Tony Thomas looks like the one who batted the ball away. And with 19 seconds left, after Loganville took a deep shot at the end zone, Monroe will take over from their own 34.
It was a beautiful pass, beautiful arc, beautiful spiral, just beautiful defense by Monroe.
Yes, it was, to bat the ball away at the last second, and almost got an interception on a deflection, but the ball fell to the ground. As an I formation for Monroe, and they're just going to turn and give it to the fullback. Actually, no, Byron's going to keep it, and he's going to get up across the 40, and that might be your final play of the first half.
Very possible.
Yes, I believe that it will. So Monroe is going to elect to go to the locker room with a 11-point lead here at Red Devil Stadium, as they have shell-shocked the Devils and the Devil Faithful here in the first half. 17-6 is your halftime score. We'll be back with your halftime show right after this on the Loganville Red Devil Radio Network.
Do you want to listen to Red Devil football anytime you want?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Download our app. Here's live play-by-play coverage of football with my dad, the voice of the Red Devils, Josh Truby, Tyler Cloud, and Glenn Pemberton. Also, go back and download a game to keep, or just re-listen to your favorite game. Red Devil Sports, anytime, anywhere.
Does your business or school district need two-way radio system service and repair? How about GPS installation? If so, call Alpha Communications, located in Loganville, Georgia. Alpha is a family-run business who for 25 years has been serving the state of Georgia and the United States, installing systems in 48 states and Canada, as well as in over 140 counties in Georgia. Call them at 770-263-8843. 770-263-8843. Alpha Communications, the best communications provider in all of America.
Hey folks, this is Chris Casey, the voice of the Flowery Branch Falcons. After listening to Josh on the Red Devil Radio Network, if you're still looking for more high school football action, come check us out on FBBroadcasting.com and the NFHS Network.
Hey, it's Lance Houston from 94.9 The Bull. Thanks for listening to the Red Devil Radio Network.
This is Dr. Bowman, the athletic director at Loganville High School. Appreciate all your support with Red Devil Radio and Loganville High School.
I know everybody says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy me a boat.
And we are back. Halftime is quickly approaching, and Glenn is updating our Facebook and Twitter as we speak, so it'll be just me for a few seconds, and Brett will be in on halftime with Glenn once he gets done with his obligations with 92.3 WMOQ out of Monroe. You can tell I work for WCON, didn't you? But Charlie, Charlie, okay, here we go. Give me just a second. Where's that other headset at? There it is. Give me just a second while you're updating. Charlie, get on here real quick. All right. So, Charlie, what's going on, buddy?
Not a whole lot, man. Glad to be here. Glad to see you. Hoping that the Red Devils can turn this thing around in the second half.
You and me both, brother. So, but for anyone who doesn't know, Charlie is our voice guy. You can hear him on stuff kind of like this.
Touchdown, every rebound, and every home run.
Stuff like that. Our app stuff, Johnny's Pizza Spots. Charlie is my voice guy. Charlie, man, I'm finally glad we get to interview you. Because, even my wife's like, that's not his real voice. I'm like, yes, it is.
Yeah, I try not to bring it out, except for special occasions.
Absolutely. But we do want to plug, I see you wearing the hat, so I'm going to give him a plug, Netherworld, as you work there during the Halloween season.
Yep.
And tell us a little bit about Netherworld, what's going on?
Well, Netherworld is having their last season in Norcross. We're moving down. It's going to be a little bit closer to Loganville next year. We're going to be down near Stone Mountain.
Okay.
So that might be something that people in the local area are going to be able to take care of.
Absolutely.
We have they have their new location is actually open right now. They've got escape rooms that are going on
very
out
cool.
there. So if you want to go down and check that out, I'm not sure that they've opened yet, but they're getting ready to open that up pretty soon.
Oh, very nice.
But it'll be the last season at the Norcross location, and then moving down. I can't remember the name of the address, but it's down near
Stone
where the
Mountain.
tennis center used to be in Stone Mountain. Or
Okay,
something like that.
very cool, very cool. Well, Charlie, man, I am so glad you're here. I hate you had to come on a night like this, but
Hey, it's not over, man.
you got that. We still got a whole nother half.
They gotta, I don't know. They gotta figure out how to throw downhill. When they throw out actually they gotta figure out how to throw somewhere. They're not completing them out in the flats. They're not completing them downfield. When they run the ball, they look good.
You got that right. Now we got to be multifaceted, I think is the right word to use.
Yeah, and they look a little rusty. They look like first game of the season. They got some offside penalties. That read from the quarterback to the running back, they've dropped the ball a couple times there because they've got a lot of thinking going on, a lot of timing.
Yep.
That kind of stuff you would expect from the first game of the season anyway.
Absolutely.
Hopefully they knock the rust off, and by the second half they come out and they're firing.
You got that right. Well, Charlie, man, it was always a pleasure to see you, and we need to make this like a thing. Like, I'm tired of seeing you like once every 6 years or whatever, however long it's been.
Yeah. Definitely.
So, but I was telling everybody on the pregame show that me and you went to broadcast school together, graduated together, was probably best friends, I guess, in the class, because every time we get a buddy, we all get that look, like.
Definitely. We got into more trouble together than with anybody else.
You got that right.
Yeah.
Well, Charlie, man, it's good to see you, and I'll probably be emailing you with more stuff, so everybody will be able to hear you more. So,
awesome, man.
Awesome. Well,
bring it on. Go Red Devils.
You got that right. Thanks, Charlie. That was Charlie Close. Very, very, very good friend of mine. Charlie, thank you for coming, man. And he, like I said, went to went to my broadcast school with me. And awesome guy. He is my voice guy. I will be emailing him more as we can hear him more as well. Now we're bringing on social media guru, social media. You've been busy tonight, brother.
Yes, I have.
Let's just call it what it is. You have been busy. So, Glenn.
Yes, sir.
What do you think of the first half?
Oh, my gosh. I tell you, man, to be honest with you, the first thing that came into my mind as we're going live is it like October? Have we went all the way forward to October? Is it Halloween? Because that's what it seems like. We got all kinds of whacked out things happening going around here, man.
You think it'd be a new moon or something?
Yeah. Well, we just had the eclipse this week, so I don't know. It's kind of
that's what we're going to blame it on. Yeah. That's what we're going to blame it on.
Yeah, everyone wants to blame stuff on something. We'll blame it on that eclipse.
You got that right.
I tell you, man. I mean, I'm just seeing stuff like drones stopping the game. I mean, have you ever seen something like that, Josh?
Yes.
Tonight.
That's the only time I've seen it. Tonight.
Have you ever? No, I've never. But yeah, man. I mean, LHS has, and you guys have said it on the broadcast. I mean, I'm assuming it's just they've got a lot of kinks to work out. They're a young team.
First game jitters. There are some big holes to fill. Mm-hmm. But we're going to do it. They can do it. Like I said, there's still 30 minutes of football left.
Absolutely.
Or no, excuse me, 24 minutes of football left.
Yeah.
And it's something that's definitely doable. You're down 17-6. It's something you can come back from. Get in the locker room, get your hind ends chewed out, come back and play better in the second half.
Oh my goodness, I can only imagine what's being said in that locker room. Stuff we can't repeat here on air.
More than likely. But I do have one score: Flowery Branch 24. Their opponent 0. I don't have the schedule in front of me. North Hall.
Yep.
North Hall. Yep. So
we've kind of switched roles here at the halftime. We've got me talking and Tyler kind of doing the social media stuff. So.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But man, I'm telling you, it's been an exciting first half. Very fast-paced first half. Let's see what can happen here in the second half.
I'm telling you, something that was a interesting observation from what I was gathering, listening to the broadcast and kind of watching. There's a lot going on. I had to update, but a lot of both teams are having sticky fingers right now. They don't know how to hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
Slippery fingers, I should say.
Yeah, it's a little nuts. I'm enjoying the halftime show from Monroe, a Wizard of Oz theme. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, look at you see the flames going. We're painting the picture for you. We've got everybody kind of. You got them dancing around. You got the flames going on here on the left side or right side of me. I mean, it's pretty cool.
It's very, very cool. First time I've seen a Wizard of Oz show that wasn't, what's the word I'm looking for? Wicked related, which is the two witches before Oz.
Yeah.
So, but either way, back to football. You can tell what I did in high school, can't you?
Yeah. You love that band stuff.
I love it, man. But, you know, it's just one of those kind of bitter pills to swallow.
Yeah, you know? I'm shocked. I mean, it's like we said earlier in the pregame. I mean, anything can happen, man. I mean, we can sit here and bash out all the predictions we want, but until they hit that field, man, it's fair, and it's all, it's fair game, Anything can happen. Right. So my prediction blew up in my face. So
well, we still got a little bit to go. Still got 30 minutes of football or 24 minutes of football.
At least score-wise.
Exactly.
Now the result is still up in the air. Like you said, there's 24 minutes to go. I mean, as much as I hate to bring it up, being from Georgia, look at the Super Bowl. Not
had
fun.
To go there?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's still look. I even still got the cut from when it happened. Or actually, I don't know what that came from. I was just trying to address an open wound.
The sad part about it is that this year my birthday's in a couple weeks. I'm turning 25, and all the trolls are going to be. I'm thinking about doing something to where I wear my Falcons stuff in support of them, and the trolls have come out. 25, you're 25, up 28, 3. But I'm not going to listen to them.
You're getting old, man.
I am. I'm. It's crazy. 7 years have come and gone since I've been here, winning homecoming king and leading the team out.
No. Don't say that, because it's been like 9 for me. Oh, jeez. Whatever. But, man, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, hopefully have some scores for you from around the area and around the region. You're listening to the Halftime Show here on the Red Devil Radio Network. We will be right back.
Does your business or school district need two-way radio system service and repair? How about GPS installation? If so, call Alpha Communications, located in Loganville, Georgia. Alpha is a family-run business who for 25 years has been serving the state of Georgia and the United States, installing systems in 48 states and Canada, as well as in over 140 counties in Georgia. Call them at 770-263-8843. 770-263-8843. Alpha Communications, the best communications provider in all America.
Do you want to listen to Red Devil football anytime you want?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Download our app. Here's live play-by-play coverage of football with my dad, the voice of the Red Devils, Josh Kirby, Tyler Cloud, and Glenn Pemberton. Also, go back and download the game to keep, or just re-listen to your favorite game. Red Devil Sports, anytime, anywhere.
And we are back. Now we've got scores for you from our very own Tyler Cloud. What you got for us, Tyler? Looks like Buford's over Melbourne Central 7-0. Cedar Shoals, they are winning over Discovery 12-7. So far I'm 2 for 2. Clark Central is beating Oconee County 7-3, and that's where my streak will stop. Flowery Branch 17-0, but coming from Chris Casey over at FBBroadcasting.com 24-0. We'll double check that score for you. Johnson Gainesville, 38-0 in favor of West Hall. West Hall rolling over Johnson.
That's a win for us.
We got that right. Looks like, according to our sources, Winder 0, Walnut Grove 0. We will check that score for you real quick. It's at least 6-0. Yes, we know.
In favor of?
So we're just waiting on our sources to update.
Who was that for in favor of? 6-0 in favor of?
As far as we know, 6-0 in favor of Winder.
Okay.
So that's as far as we know right now. Once we get an update, we'll let you know.
Want to thank our handy-dandy scorekeeper, Tyler Cloud.
Absolutely.
Watcher.
As he takes a little bit of a break, because he's going to have to come back in the third quarter.
Yeah, we're going to switch and rue again. It'll be me doing the social media stuff and him calling the game.
But Glenn, in honesty, what did you think about the first half?
I was actually shocked. I mean, I knew that it was going to be a struggle at first, for guys to step up, because it's a young team.
Yep.
But seeing them shoot themselves in the foot like that, I mean, it's just, with the penalties and, fumbling and low snaps and stuff like that, I mean, I don't know. I expected LHS to kind of, like I said in the pregame, I expected them to come out here rolling and rocking and raving on all cylinders, you know.
Yeah, and I think the same thing. I think I was ready for them to come out guns blazing. First game jitters, a lot of first-time starters on offense, so this is really their first true start. You got the scrimmage game.
Might be shell shock.
Yeah, so you want to say that this is their first true start. Yeah, they had the scrimmage game, but this is their first true start.
Yeah, so simulations can only do so much.
Exactly.
Until the real thing.
Yeah, I play roller coaster games, right?
Yeah.
But there's nothing like actually getting on a real roller coaster.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
You can simulate all you want to, but until you're actually there in the moment and there, it's completely different.
Yep.
We got 6.5 minutes left to go here at halftime. We're going to talk for about 4 more minutes or so.
Okay.
And we're going to break off and then go to the second half. So if you're listening to the first half, give us about 4 more minutes, and you can reopen the app and go to the second half. Once again, please download our app. Search Loganville Football on your app store on your iOS device, your Apple device, what have you. And you can listen to the game live, or you can go back and re-listen to it the following day, next week, whenever you feel so obligated. No idea. But
I want to say quickly, I want to give a quick shout-out to my mom, Samantha, who's listening. I want us to give a quick shout-out to my Uncle Emery, a.k.a. Duke. They've really are supporting me, or supporting us here at the Red Devil Radio Network. They're loving it. My uncle, he gave a prediction earlier. Unfortunately, it's kind of like mine. It's been blown up and shot out of a cannon here. But, want to say shout out to those folks. They're my family. I love them so much, and I thank you all for listening.
Absolutely, we thank you for listening. We thank everybody for listening. And it's been a doozy, as they say.
Yep.
17-6 is your score in favor of the Purple Hurricanes from Monroe. What do you say?
If I'm Humphreys or, any of those guys, which I'm not, but if I was, I would just try to look at it. I'd lick my wounds, and I'd get back out there, and I would say, look, we got 24 minutes to go. It ain't over till it's over.
Got that right.
So.
Got that right. Well, we're going to take a break real quick. When we come back, we will have the second half for you on the Red Devil Radio Network. Once again, if you're listening to the app or live, we will be back with the second half. You can stop this stream. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes. You're listening to Red Devil Football on the Red Devil Radio Network. For Glenn Pemberton, I am Josh Truby, the voice of the Red Devils. We will see you coming up in about 4.5 minutes.